Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back. Tonight we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be playing with some of this Gaffrey three-dimensional heavy texture acrylic paint again, and this is so much fun. And if you haven't seen these before, I think you're going to really like it because it's a lot of fun. Tonight I'm going to be using palette knives to apply the three-dimensional paint. You can also use cake decorating tools like a piping bag and different cake tips is a lot of fun also. But tonight we're going to be doing something specific. I'm going to be working on this 12 by 12 that I painted actually a couple of years ago that I really like. I love these parts of it. I love these parts of it. I love all these cells up in here. Really, really pretty stuff. So I want to use this piece to embellish it, and I'm going to show you an example of something that I did this afternoon that I really like, and this is kind of what we're going to be doing along the same lines tonight. This is a pour I did a couple years ago, and I have used the 3D paint from Gaffrey and the palette knife to make these cool shapes that sort of remind me kind of like an agave. So that's what we're going to be doing on the little one. So let's get started. I have a little inspiration, just idea to keep the shape of an agave in my head of how I want to go on there so I don't get too crazy. So I'm not using the stencil, I'm just using that as inspiration. You can find the stencils on Amazon. That's where I find a lot of the stuff I'm using. Also, we are using these canvas panels, 5x7s. I also have, I think, 8.5 by 11 ones, but these are wrapped in plastic, and it's actually the plastic that we want because I'm going to be using these as mini palettes to spread out my paint. I also have a big one if I need it. And I reuse these. This one's been used before. When it's dry, you just peel it off or wipe it off, and it's all good. So that's what we're going to be using, and I have an assortment of different palette knives in different shapes and sizes that I'm going to be using. Probably this one, though. I love this big, huge one. I don't know if we're going to use that or not, though. But so, obviously, the bigger the canvas, the bigger the palette knife I would use. Before I do that, let me show you these. Okay, so the Gaffrey paint is really, really cool. There's some beautiful colors. This one is the turquoise, and it's a metallic turquoise, and it's really, really beautiful. I love this stuff. You can find this stuff at gaffreyart.com. I believe that's the web address. But it's really, really fun. I enjoy this stuff a lot. It's nice sometimes to take a break from what you've been doing and just play with something different, kind of reset your creativity. Okay, so what I'm going to do with these panels, the Gaffrey paint is really, really cool. If you just cut open the tip and then you let it dry.
Just the tip?
Yes, just the tip. He's like 12 years old, I swear to God. Okay, I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of this on each one of these boards, and that's what we're going to use. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe that off, and then you just pinch it a little bit, and you're good, and it'll seal itself, which is pretty fun. Okay, so that's that one. This one is the Iridescent Pearl, which I'm really excited about. I love this color. I used it in that piece over there, and it's so beautiful. Okay. Another one of these, and you can see how thick it is. Yeah. It's just so much fun to play with. I'm going to be using a lot of the pearl, so that's why I put. But look how pretty! You see that like gold shimmer on there? It's just gorgeous.
Yeah, I do.
Speaking of gold, what would we do without gold, HOA?
Not much of anything.
Okay, we're going to squeeze some of this one. We don't need as much of it as we do, say, that pearl. Okay. And then this last one is a Prussian Blue, actually. Know what this says? Yeah, mid-Prussian Blue, which is really beautiful. Okay. Those out of the way. Thick and beautiful and wonderful. Okay, this is the fun part. I'm going to take these. Actually, I'm going to put them on my right side. I'm going to get my chair, and I'm going to just. It was HOA's chair, but now it has paint on it, so now it's my chair. Okay, As always, when working with any kind of gel gloss or thick paint or something, baby wipes are your friend. So have them on hand, have one sticking up ready to go, have some paper towels nearby, because you will need them. You will need to clean your palette knives occasionally. Okay, so what I want to do, I think this blue part is the top. I like that a lot better. There's a lot of gold right here. So that's actually what I'm going to be doing, is kind of doing this agave kind of like this to cover up some of this gold, but leave these pretty cells up in here. And I like this tentacle too. So, okay, first thing we're going to do, we're going to get this palette knife. Let's see. Let's put these this way. I'm going to just scoot that over just a little bit. And you want to get comfortable with your palette knives. You want to figure out how you can use them and what shape things move in. Okay, so right now I'm just kind of rolling this little bit onto the back of the palette knife. But I actually want to get some gold in there, so I'm going to just touch that. I don't want to mix them too much. I'm doing this sort of like cannelle motion, rolling it into a little cylinder. Let's see, where are we going to start? Let's start up over here. Okay, and I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. I like that. That's pretty though, HA. Can you see?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And I like that there's a three-dimensionalness to it. I actually prefer them when they're a little bit fatter than skinnier, but I think because this is a smaller canvas, it'll be better for us if they're not so gigantic and poofy. Okay, and I'm gonna just go over here with this one. Okay. Probably gonna speed a lot of this up for you guys. And you can try to be super, super neat, but it actually looks kind of cool if it's not super neat. If there's a little bit of a rustic element to it. More texture. A lot of gold in there. Yeah, that's looking pretty cool. Yeah, that's really pretty on there. I think we're going to leave that like that for the moment, and we're going to move on to the next one because I don't want to get too much down here as I'm trying to do up this part and touch it with my arm by accident. But this is looking really cool. I love this. It's a little bit wider than I wanted initially, but I think it looks really, really pretty, and that gold is amazing, and the pearl is beautiful. So, okay, we're going to move on to a turquoise also and add that sort of, can you see over here this way? Okay. We're going to add a little bit of turquoise to the gold and the white. So I'm literally just going to grab some and some white. the pearl. For the first one, we're gonna start. I'm gonna make these a little bit smaller. Let's see. Let's come up through here. Those are cute. Okay, that's looking cool too. All right, I think we're gonna do like one more over in this edge. I think we need a little bit more of the pearl. Let's see. Let's bring in some of that darker Prussian blue because it's really pretty too. more two little tiny ones in the background. Switch to the smaller palette knife. I'm just going to get a little bit more of that dark blue and some of the turquoise and some of the gold. I'm just going to do, let's see, this line. Over here because I got numbers.
Last one?
Yeah. What do you think of that?
Cool. Can you get that fourth one to connect?
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
There we go. How's that?
Cool.
I actually want to take
Very
this.
groovy, baby.
Just elongate the. Okay. That's pretty cool. Okay. Okay. Well, that looks pretty cool. So we're gonna leave this like this. You think it needs one more right there? Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'll take care of that in a minute. But I like how this is looking. This is really fun. I think these are beautiful. I love the pearl with the gold, and I love that turquoise with the pearl, and I love the Prussian. I like all of it. So I'm kind of happy with this one. It's going to be dry in about an hour to the surface, and then it'll take a few days for it to actually cure and be like hard. But it will get there. So I will show you at that point. But this is what it looks like right now. So thanks so much for being here with us today. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. You can find the Gaffrey paint at www.gaffreyart.com, and we'll be back with the dried results in the next video. Thanks for being here with us. Almost like meringues or something.
Yeah.
Do you think it needs like a few more little skinny ones over here?
Yeah, that's what you're going to do.
Oh, okay.
Back to an even number.
You're evil. You're so evil. Fine. This is his fault. There we go.
There you go.
Okay. Nah. Shh. I like it. It's cool. Okay, so that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this one. I hope you guys did too. If you did, please give me a like. Maybe leave me a comment. Please share the videos to your social media if you can. I really appreciate that. It helps us out a lot. And I will show you guys when it's dry. Thanks for being here with us. Have a great night. Do a slow, sexy spin each way.
Sure. All right.
Cool.